Good day to everybody and welcome to my afternoon program. How is everybody doing? So as you join me, like and share the program. Let's go. Like and share the program, like and share the program. Bring in more people, let's go. What's going on? I'm not seeing reactions. And I force myself to go live now. Man, last night I couldn't sleep. I've not even slept properly. But then I forced myself to come live. That is how I always do. What did I even say? How I always do. Yes, I force myself to do certain things. Greedy Biggie. You see that name? Greedy Biggie. Look at that name, man. So, let me see. Man, I ate some kind. The Nigerian, I see you. I ate some kind nuts this afternoon. I don't know why I couldn't sleep last night. It happens sometimes. Daniel Kiama. Okay, oh. You are following from UK. This place is dead. I've been saying it. No need to come to UK. Daniel Kema, don't let them come and see. You may make money, but you will definitely live a lonely life, depending on if your children are still small, you'll be busy. If you still have small children, yes, your children will keep you busy. If you have small children, man, I stay days without going outside. Since yesterday, I've not gone anywhere. Since yesterday, I've not gone anywhere. Man, I'm speaking reality. I'm here to tell you how we live. Porshas, I see you. Daniel Kiema, you are saying it. Some people may, if you are somebody like me, a social media personality, some people may say you don't want them to come Europe. Don't get me wrong. Europe has its own upside. Do you understand me? The good side of Europe, plenty. But you are definitely going to be bored. You cannot compare Europe to Africa. Africa also has its own disadvantage, downside. Let me greet senior man. Who is this person? I will block you. Obaide Ayo, I see you. Porshas, I will stop you from watching me. I will block you from watching me. And if you come with another this thing, eh? Okay, now, if you make any comments again, I will block you. I'll give you that grace. Now. Landing the ball. Landing the ball, I see you. So how many people do we have here? How many people now look at my beard? In this program, I'm going to speak reality. I will tell you guys stories. I will tell you guys stories. Do you understand what I mean? And the topic is self-respect. Self-respect. Empress Lioness. I like that name. See the name you gave to yourself. Empress Lioness. Big name. Big doings. That is it. How many do we have? Now join, and if you are seeing me for the first time, my name is Rodi. Go to my YouTube channel, Mortimer McIntosh, my Caribbean connection. So, Guys, I'm so proud of myself. I've achieved a lot in life. Look at my platforms. 15,000 subscribers on YouTube. You can't beat it. Somebody wish me happy weekend. Weekend never reach self. What is today's? Today is what self? Today is Friday or Thursday. Man, I don't go outside. I don't even know the day of the week. I stay inside. I just watch videos. I don't even know the day of the week. Today is Friday. I thought today was Thursday or Wednesday. Friday, man. You know, Fridays I love. I mean, dropping videos on my social media platforms. I mean, going live multiple times. I thought today was like Wednesday or Thursday. Good, you reminded me. The Nigerian, you are going to Nigeria. You are going to Nigeria tomorrow. I thought you just came back. You went to bring your family, Europe, and you are going again. I don't understand. You told me the last time that you were in Nigeria during Christmas time. I wished you well. And now you are telling me you are going back to Nigeria again. I don't understand. Oh, by the way, you are bored too. Why are you? See, my plan is my plan now is to go to Africa. I want to go to Africa. Okay, the Nigeria, you are going to a funeral. Then that will cost much. What if you've got no money to buy flight tickets and sponsor or to sponsor the trip? Let's say you have no money to sponsor, unless you are a politician. You adopted my name. I don't want to show your name because I want to give you that honor. You adopted my name and you don't want to show me respect. Megle, long time. Megle, I've not seen you. I've not seen you. Now, the Nigerian, a lot of people. Wait, I just want a lot of people. You guys need to come inbox and tell me what's up. Megle, happy weekend to you. I did not even know that today is Friday. I don't know that today is Friday. People just told me now. Man, I would have missed out. So I was just lying, trying to sleep. You know, there is what we call Schlussel Schlaf. Schlussel Schlafen. That is, I will sleep like 5 minutes, I wake up. Megle, you are in Africa. Nah, I'm the only one here. Megle, you are not in Africa. Now, what is happening? You are in Africa. Everybody goes to Africa, only me. Everybody travels to Africa, only me. You know the fear? You feel born who? You know how far? When we dey game where you dey serve, say you feel, wetin you dey talk serve? Make you take time. Oh. Na street raise me. Oh. Megle, I thought you were in Thailand. Okay. Man, the next, in some few months' time now, I will start broadcasting in Africa. In few months' time now, you see me broadcast or drop videos in Africa or from Africa, anyhow you want to put it. So I have about 110 people watching. Guys, you're welcome to my let me put the lights on. Welcome to my live program. My name is Rodi. Here we share I tell true life stories. That's what I do here. I've got friends and I've got enemies. But these enemies are friends in disguise. You understand me? I've got friends, I've got lovers, I've got core audience. I've got some people who present themselves as enemies, but they like watching me. Ophelia! Ophelia, I don't know yet, but I will go. I must visit Africa this year, very soon. In a few months, I must visit Africa. But Ophelia, good to see you. Ophelia, good to see you. I love anything. Just seeing you alone makes me happy that you are alive. You understand me? Diko, I see you. Diko, I appreciate you. See, Ophelia, glad to see you. That's all I can say. Okay, Megle, you are in Bangkok now. Yeah, Ophelia, I've not been seeing you for some time. But I felt your absence. I know you haven't been watching me for some time. So, guys, the topic this afternoon is now. Let me make my lights on. Yes, so that I can be seeing clearly. Paul Mark, I see you. Paul Mike, the only what you've got to do is like and share the program. Like and share the program. There are so many lessons to learn in this program. You know how we do it. I don't fall hand. I know the forehand. So, guys, the topic this evening, and in this program, I'm going to teach you guys some lessons. There are lessons. I've said it before, but don't mind me. I did not sleep last night. This morning around 8 a.m., I started sleeping. 2 hours later, my son came, rang, called my telephone. My wife, started doing something in the kitchen, and I woke up. Since then, I've been lying in my bed, struggling to sleep, but sleep did not come. I slept, sometimes 10 minutes I wake up and then sleep again, 5 minutes and wake up and then, man, but then I'm a bit fit now. I'm a bit fit now. The topic is self-respect. I will start by telling you guys a story that happened around 2002 or 2003. You learn from that story. Now, I told you guys about somebody. I stayed in his apartment many years ago, like more than 2 decades ago, in New York. Don't get me wrong. I did not live permanently in US. I was only going there for business trip. You know, Then I had a here in Vienna. I had a boutique, so I was traveling to New York to go buy wares, hip hop wares, because I sold hip hop wares, like this kind of hats, baseball hats, and baggy trousers, jeans, sports wears, designers wears, every type. Then I don't need to mention the names. Ophelia, you say you want to move home. Where you live in USA or Canada? Hold on, please. Somebody. Ophelia, I think you live in USA or Canada. You are South African and you live in USA or Canada. Now let's continue with the gist. Now let's continue. Ophelia, I did not get that I didn't get that your comments. Okay, I remember you are from Sierra Leone now. Okay. But, okay, you are from Sierra Leone, but you live in either US or Canada, if I may. Now, let's go. So then I traveled often to US to go buy hip-hop wares. Listen, hold on. Before I gentleman investor, we will discuss that. Let me, if I keep reading comments, I will be distracted. So let me run this topic. If I keep responding to comments, I will be distracted. Let me continue. So, how did I know this guy that I stayed with in New York? I will explain it to you now so that you get a clear picture of the whole thing. When I opened my boutique shop here, so I had already purchased tickets, flight tickets. I don't need visa to go to US. I just needed flight tickets. Just buy tickets and you move. Now, I bought myself tickets, flight tickets. I was in my shop, discussing with guys. There was a lady from Burundi, very nice lady. She had been my customer for years. She then brought her son for haircut in my shop. That is, I usually give the son was my customer. So she usually bring the boy to my shop for haircut then. So she was in my shop this day. She brought her son for haircuts. And she overheard me talking about going to US in few days' time. Now she said, Rodi, she asked me, Rodi, are you traveling to US? I said, yes. And she now asked me if I have a place to stay. I said, I don't have a place to stay. I responded, I do not have. And actually, my plan was when I reach USA, I look for a hotel, pay. Now, the kind of risk I took back when I was younger. I was like going to US without even hotel reservation. My plan was when I reach USA, I just check into a hotel, buy my items and return back. And then I booked, my return flight was like 2 weeks. I planned to stay 2 weeks in USA, to do my shopping and come back. Now, this lady had me talking about traveling to US. Then she asked me this question, Rodi, do you have a place to stay? I said, I don't have. She said, okay, that she has a place for me to stay. Just like that. I said, really? She asked me if I know so name. I said, I don't remember. I don't know so name. She now said she will give me a number. And that number, I should call that number and tell the person it was her, the lady from Burundi, who sent me. And I should tell the person to accommodate me. Hold on. After closing my shop that day, I called the guy. She gave me the telephone number. Luckily, the guy picked. I explained to him, who gave me the number. And I told him I was coming to USA and I had no place to stay. That the lady said he should accommodate me. When I mentioned the lady's name, the guy said, when he asked when I was coming, I told him, he said he would take a leave from his job that day. Asked the time of my flight. I told him, guess what? When the day reached to fly to USA, when the day reached, I flew. I don't know, so a lot happened on the way. But when I touched down at JFK Airport, after the immigration, whatever, as I came outside, I'm omitting some details. As I came outside, there were all these yellow cabs. You know, if you come out, then, I don't know about now, then there were these yellow cabs at the airport, these yellow taxis, you know, at the airport. You know, they were in line, you know, one after the other, waiting at airports, you know. So it's happened that the cab driver whose turn it was to carry a passenger was a black man. As I carried my bag, as I came out of the airport, the guy saw me. I've never seen the guy before. The guy spoke my language to me. Without, I've never seen the guy before. I was surprised. Man, I was like shocked. He saw me with us. As I came out of the airport, the guy spoke my language to me. He said I should come. I followed him. It was his turn to carry passenger. He opened his boot and put in and dropped my bag inside his car boot, and now asked me to enter the car. We started speaking my language as I entered. He asked me if that was my first time of coming to USA. I said yes, that was my first time. He saw me, I was carrying a red passport because I just came out from the airport. Now I gave him the address of where that guy was staying, the guy that was to accommodate me, the lady from Rwanda gave me his address. He saw the number, Brooklyn, you know. Now, this guy told me, listen attentively, this is where the story gets interesting. This guy said, when I told him the person, he asked me which tribe. In this case, I'm going to mention the tribe. He asked me which tribe does the guy come from. I said the guy is from Edo State. Hold on, do not be in a rush. I said the guy is from Edo State. There are lessons to learn in this program. Don't run. Share this program. Now, this cab driver said that as I reached there, that he said I should check this thing he's saying now. He said, if I get there, he said he can bet with his life that this guy has no wife and children. I said, now listen, follow this program. There are lessons to learn in this program. I asked him, how do you know? He said, many guys from Edo State in USA, this is not to talk down on any tribe, don't get it wrong. He said, many young men in USA, many Edo guys, Africans in USA, they don't have wives, They don't have children. They live alone. They like grooving. They don't raise families. That was then. Listen, as somebody coming from Europe, I thought like, was this guy like talking down on Edo guys, or what was he trying to say? Now he told me again, he said, he gave me his card. He gave me his complimentary card. He said, if the guy if the guy misbehaves or fails to accommodate me, I should call him, that he would come and pick me anywhere in New York. He gave me his card, and he said anytime I need him, anything, I should call him. Listen attentively. When I reached the guy's residence, I rang the bell. The guy was already outside waiting for me. This was somebody I've never met before. So now, this was somebody I've never met. The guy, because of me, did not go to work that day. So when we reached the destination, the amount was like $30 from airport to the place the guy lived. Like $30, I could remember. So I paid this taxi guy $30, and this guy welcomed me. This guy from Edo welcomed me. So he had already purchased alcohol, cooked food, and everything. Man, so we started gisting. This was somebody who lived here in this country where I'm living now. He lived here like 5-7 years before he relocated to USA. So that was how he knew the lady that gave me the contact, because he was living here before. Now get the gist. That night, we had a lot of conversations about life and everything. I introduced myself, the guy introduced himself. But look at it now. As that taxi guy from my tribe said, that guy was a bit like, let's say, 4 years or 5 years older than me, or 2 years. This guy then had no wife and no child, was living alone. And then he told me he was paying something like either $600 or $800 or thereabouts. I cannot remember. This is going to about 25 years now. That's a room and parlor. Kitchen is inside, toilet is inside. He was paying like $800 somewhere. Alone, how he was living alone. I asked him, I said, are you married? He said he wasn't married, no wife, no children. Just as the taxi guy said. I said to myself, so this taxi guy, he never knew this guy. Now, what's going on? Hold on. That night, we ate, we drank, and I slept in the sitting room. He had his own bedroom. I slept on the couch. Now, the following day, I went to buy my goods, Nobody showed me. I think the guy showed me where to buy the goods. He went with me. He showed me where to go buy the goods. That was, if I remember the road, Broadway. It was in Broadway Street then. Now, look at this. I spent like 2 weeks with this guy. This guy did not ask me for any money. He did not say I should pay him rent for spending 2 weeks with him. That guy was one of the nicest person I've ever met in life. Now listen, That guy was one of the nicest person I've ever met in life. Now let's continue. You know, as days went by, we came to have deeper conversations. Now this guy asked me, he said, Rudy, do you have a wife? I said, yes. As at that time, I was already having like 4 children, and my wife was pregnant. He said, America was great then, and my wife was pregnant. The time I went to visit him, I told him my wife was pregnant and I have children already, many children. The guy was like, he said he loves my tribe, that we are hustlers. Look at my age that I was like, see business and I already have a wife and children and things. Now, as we had deeper conversations, I asked the guy, I began to lecture the guy about life. I became a blessing to the guy. Let me tell you how. He was living alone, paying $800 in a room and parlor apartment. $800. No wife, no child. Every morning, he would wake up and go to work and come back in the evening. That was the routine. Every day, he would go back. Only weekends, you see him stay at home. But most of the time, I did not see this guy. This guy worked most of the time. And now he asked me the ages of my children. I told him, I said, look at the ages, this one is so I told him how old they were then. The guy said to him, he told me, he said, he's regretting his life. I asked why. He said, because he would have even tried to get one child in Europe or in Africa or there. I said, dude, I called him. I said, dude, did you know that you are wasting time and money? I said, did you are wasting time and money? He paid attention to me and he listened carefully. I said, for how long you been living here now? He said, for over 5 years. He has been living in that apartment. For over 5 years, he has been paying $800. Listen. For over 5 years, you've been paying $800 in an apartment you are living alone. I said, that is not smart of you. That is waste of money. And now I educated him. And now I told him, if he had married a woman, maybe African American or any woman, or brought a woman from Africa, I told him, I said, you will continue to pay the same, you will pay the same $800. That is, if 5 people are living in that apartment, it is the same amount of money you will pay. That $800 you are paying, you are wasting it, because you would have used that opportunity to raise your children in that apartment, so that $800 will not be a waste. You are wasting that $800. I don't know if you understand me. I said, if you had married a woman and brought a woman here, the woman will be living in the same apartment. Your children will grow in the same apartment, and you will still pay the same $800. Listening to me. It's just like you chartered a taxi. We call it Bestellung. You ordered for a taxi. And from here to the airport, I'm giving you an instance. From here to the airport is like maybe 40 euros. Whether you ride alone in that taxi, you drive alone, or you go with 3 people, you pay the same price. Fixed price is 40 euros. Whether 3 people joins you in that taxi or you are alone, you travel alone in that taxi, you pay the same $40. The guy now told me that there was a lady he was having contact with. And I asked him if he loves the lady. And the lady was in Africa then. He said each time he traveled to Africa, they interacted. You interacted with that lady. The lady was single and you liked her. I said, why are you wasting time? What are you doing here? You are just eating and drinking and wasting your life. Every now you go carry chicken from the fridge and cook. There was alcohol in the fridge and you're just eating alone. That's to me, that's rubbish lifestyle. I don't waste time like that. Somebody asked, how was he wasting his life? Listen, what was he working for? Working to eat. He can eat the same food in Africa. Why did he come abroad? Don't you know when somebody is wasting his life away? If you ask this kind of question, that means you do not have productive mind. You don't have that mind of multiplication. You don't have that mind. Let's go deeper. That wasn't the first time I stayed with the guy. Now, do not forget. Don't forget. This guy did not collect any money from me. He allowed me to stay free in his apartment. But look at what I did. At the end of this program, you will understand. And some people, this is why, these people that are making these comments, it is his life. Let me tell you. At the end of this program, you will understand. So this guy, he accommodated me. Now, Ophelia will come to that. Ophelia said instead of apartment, he should have rented a room and save his money. Wait, I will come to that. Guys, before I go further, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube page. So, what I did then was, every now and then, I would go and do shopping. Buy like turkey, chicken leg, buy some certain things and bring at home. Buy fried plantain and things like that. We share and eat. Every now and then, if he comes back, I will go buy some certain things, put in the fridge like beer, malt, and juice. Put in the fridge. Did you know why? I am not selfish. Let me tell you, this guy accommodated me without me paying anything. And he had food in his fridge, drinks. So it would be unwise if I should continue to, he accommodated me without taking money free. And then I'll be eating his food, drinking his alcohol. Get the message. So most evening I went outside on my own. I went with him. We went to gym together. I spent money too on him in order to appease his mind. That is normal. I cannot go to somebody's house and then the person did not collect any money from me and the person would feed me at the same time. I would drink the person's alcohol and carry my bag, clean my yash and start going. You know why I'm telling you this? More stories coming your way. There are people like that who don't respect themselves. They come to your place. They don't know their limits. They will eat, and eat beyond the limit. Somebody accommodated you. It is wise, even without the person asking you, this guy never asked me to buy anything, but on my own. Cynthia, I see you. On my own. Kevin, I see you big time. On my own, I was buying, roasted chicken, buying drinks every now and then. For us, when each time he comes back, for us, to while away time. And he was pleased. So, the whole time I traveled to US, I stayed with him and we had good time. You get the point? There are people who don't even know how to run. They don't respect themselves. Listen, I say, there are people who don't respect themselves. They want to use others besides get Nima. That is, they want to use other people till they finish you. Pata, pata. I know people. I will come back to this story. I know people. If they come to your house, even abroad here, I know people come to the house, they will eat, they will drink. I know there are people I've known. All what I can remember about them is me spending on them. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a selfish person. Some people don't respect themselves. Let me tell you how. I'm being real. I cannot just see you eating food and join you to eat that food. Listen attentively. We are here to learn. I cannot just maybe, let me explain it. When I had my shop, there were times I want to eat lunch and order for that lunch. Nobody was in my shop. I ordered for the lunch what I want to eat. You see somebody step in, come in, and come inside and start eating my lunch with me instantly. That lunch, I ordered it for myself. I ordered what was enough for me. I did not order it for you. Now listen attentively. I did not add your own portion. If you were there, I would have added your own portion of food. But this food I ordered for, you were not there when I ordered that food. So that food was for me, not for you. Some people don't respect themselves and they don't think. I don't know where some people left their brain. Now one day, I was very hungry. Then I was still eating meat. I went to a nearby restaurant, ordered for 2 chicken leg. There is what we call pommes and chicken, 2 chicken leg, and kartoffel, potatoes. I was hungry. So I went, bought it, carried it, take away. That's what you call it, take away. Now I took this, I have to keep, I will lecture some people who don't know how things are done. Now, I took these 2 chicken legs, potatoes, and pommes to my shop. As I opened this takeaway, I just kept it on my table to eat. Somebody stepped inside my shop. Our tradition is when somebody meets you, when you are eating, you call the person, come and join us. That's African tradition. If you are cooking food or if you are eating, if somebody meets you while eating that food, if you are eating and a visitor comes, you have to call the person to come and join. That's how we do. It is left for that person to say no or yes. But common sense will tell you that this person cooked his own portion of food. He did not include their portion. Listen, this person ordered for or cooked his own food. Don't get me wrong. If there was prior invitation, prior plan, saying, now I'm coming today, there is a celebration or whatever, then I will cook your own portion. I will add your own portion. Get the point? Okay, let me continue with this story now. Now I bought this chicken leg, potatoes and pommes, took it to my shop. One guy entered, saw me. I said, now come and eat. Guess what? The guy grabbed the one chicken leg. This guy grabbed this chicken leg, ate the chicken leg, even ate the bones. Now, the bones, the guy chewed the bones. He ate, now this is no joke. As the guy ate the chicken leg, he was watching the food as if, I said, what's going on? I'm not going to tell you that. I was boiling. Out of anger. But I just left it. I said, you can eat. Now, this guy carried the whole food. As I said, you can eat. Do you know this guy shamelessly carried the food, balanced? Collected the remaining, I told you guys I bought 2 chicken legs. The guy collected the second leg. He did not even want to know how I felt. He did not want to know my feelings. The guy collected, if you see how busy the guy was with my meat that I bought. Ate the potatoes. I was just watching the guy. Now, some people don't respect themselves. Now, before I go further, go to my YouTube channel at Uncle Rodi and subscribe to my YouTube page. Here we tell true life stories and realities of life. Some people, that's why I titled this program, Self-Respect. Some people do not have self-respect. You don't know your limits. Do you understand me? I don't behave like that. I don't behave like that. Let me tell you why. I cannot just see you eating and go join you, no matter how close we are. Unless, for instance, I am living with you, or we had that plan of, we went to market and bought that food ingredients and cooked it for both of us. Or you invited me, say, boy, come and eat. Today is Sunday, come to my house. You gave me invitation to come to your house. Do you understand me? Now, let me tell you. One day, I went to a supermarket. To tell you, some people do not have self-respect. I went to a supermarket. Then I had a company. If I remember the name, I will tell you guys. I love cashews. I bought like almost half kilo of cashews. Very expensive. Bio cashews. I love cashews. Anywhere, even after making this video, I'll go buy cashews, I bought cashews. I came back because I went to buy so many other things, in that company. So I came back. That cashews was fresh. I carried my cashew, opened it. It was like half a kilo, big one. I opened it. The same guy came, saw me eating the cashew. I didn't even call him. He put his hand inside he stretched his hand inside my cashew, that packet, carried a bunch, ate. Now, Rodi, what's up now? Now, this cashew, they're fresh. This cashew is fresh. Now, I was looking at this guy. The guy, that cashew did not last 30 seconds in his mouth. He grabbed another one. Now, I said, what's going on? Now, some people don't have self-respect. He was eating the cashew like food. He want the cashew to belly full him. He want to fill his stomach with cashew. Cashew cannot fill your stomach. You cannot be fed with such a thing, cashew. This is what we use as snack spice. You understand me? Now, the guy carried the cashew the second time. Now, you know, but I just dropped the thing on the table. Now, guess what? This guy finished half kilo of cashew. Half kilo of cashew. If you come to his, if you enter your, if you see any drink he sees in your fridge, that drink is gone. Any drink he see inside your fridge, if you come, the first thing is he will go to the fridge, open the fridge. Any drink he sees inside that fridge, that drink is gone. Some people have no shame. Some people do not have shame. Don't get me wrong. I know some people may get me wrong. See, there are times you depend on a human being for survival. Every one of us does. There are times you depend on a human being for survival. We depend on our parents, our mothers, our fathers, our friends. But there comes a stage in your life that you've grown past certain behaviors, no matter how close. Now, if it is comedy, we do comedy. You understand me? If it is, you understand me? There comes a time in your life where you've got to respect yourself. Now, don't they look at them? Do you understand me? It's not, some people have no shame. Every time you go out with them, you will buy drink for them, you buy food for them, you do everything for them. Now, you know the kind of person I am. If you force me to drink today and buy me food, and come here tomorrow to buy me food and buy me drink, now we decline. If you keep spending on me, not why should you? I want to be the master. I want to be the hand that giveth and not the hand that receiveth. You don't get it? I want to be the hand that giveth and not the hand that receiveth. I don't like to be given. Let's go deeper. It's not everywhere you go, you see food, you eat. It's not everywhere. Anywhere you see food, you eat. That makes you a glutton. You have no self-control. Some people, anywhere they see drink, they must drink, free food. In the end, you know what? People will start avoiding you because you don't respect yourself. I don't know who I'm talking. If you feel bad, but you need to correct yourself. Everywhere you see food, sometimes before going to visit somebody, eat enough in your home. If you want to drink enough in your home. Listen, no matter how close you are with that person, have you not heard? Familiarity breeds contempt. Familiarity breeds contempt. Every time you go outside with somebody, they will be, now listen, every time people are buying drinks for you, people are feeding you, people are the ones supporting you. When are you going to support others? When are you going to support others? You're always looking for where to eat food, where to drink free drink. You understand me? Sometimes be the boss. Oh boy, ask people. When I came to this country newly, I wasn't running the streets. Let me tell you my life story. When I came to this country newly, I told you I lived with a lot of hustlers. A lot of hustlers. Guys that was running the streets. Guys that were running the street then. When we go to club, they will buy me a drink. they'll pay for my, entry fee. The entry fee they paid for. Back then, after a while, everybody that saw me, Narudi, what do you want to drink? I became somebody that everybody, was like pitying. Now, people were just buying drink as somebody to be pitied. Now, I rejected it. I rejected it. Now, let's go to club. If you want to enter the club, somebody will pay 10 euros for me. People knew me that somebody that wasn't running the streets. So everybody in the club will come and ask me, oh boy, what do you want to drink? Everybody, every Dick and Harry was asking me, what do you want to drink? I became somebody that people are, no, I said, no, lie. I had to change the status quo. I changed the narrative. I became the person. I turned to be buying for people. You don't understand. I started buying for people. Till today, if I meet you anywhere, I buy for you. I have the money, I buy for you. If I don't have the money, I don't go anywhere. I rejected that. That's a way to accord myself respect. But there are people, you understand me? When I go outside, ask anybody. Even when people invite me, I will be the person to buy you food, buy you drinks. We will be struggling who will pay. If you pay 30 euro, I will pay 40 euro. If you pay, ask anybody that came across me. When I was going outside, some guys called me, now let's meet in restaurants. If we go, they say, come, just come, let's go and drink. I invite you. I will have my own money. I'll keep my own money. If the person paid the first round, I'll pay the second round. I'll buy everything that you need to eat. I'll even give extra. I go home with my pride as a man. I go home with I go home with my honor. Do you understand what I mean? But there are people, 20 years ago, people are buying drinks for them, buying food for them. They are eating in people's house. 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, the same condition, no changes. Now, you know what? There is what I call self-evaluation. Self-evaluation. If you find yourself in this kind of situation, you need to evaluate your life. Check what is going on in your life. Check it. There is something wrong. Since time immemorial, since the world began, you've always been dependent on people. People are always doing for you. People are the one doing for you. This is why I tell you. A lot of people are waiting for the table to turn. Many people are waiting for the table to turn. If the table fails to turn, you turn it by yourself. Yes. Don't wait for the table to turn. Turn the table by yourself. You need to change your own story. This is why some people, you call people now, they don't answer, they don't pick your calls. You call people now, they don't pick your calls. You know why? Because they are afraid you will make a request. There are people, anytime they call you, it's always one problem or the other. Some people don't call you. Anytime you see their telephone, your telephone ring and you see their number, your heart will start beating. Problem. Both family members and some friends. There are family members, anytime the telephone rings, now your heart must cut. telephone from them is always one problem or the other. Doesn't stop like that. Does one problem or the other. You see, since childhood, learn to honor your life. Even if you do not have, people do not know what honor is anymore. Many people are shameless. It's just like I discovered something. I don't visit people. You see me every day, I'm at home. I don't visit people. If you visit people too much, depending, if you are too familiar with somebody, they start dishonoring you. Yes, if you make yourself too much, if you are too available for people, no respect, that is, they begin to dishonor you. You become valueless or they disvalue you. Scarce products are expensive in the markets. Let me tell you, in economics, when a product is scarce, the price goes up. But if a product is everywhere, common, the price goes down because the demand will be low. Scarce products, the prices and the demand is always high. Do you understand what I mean? If you're always available, you'll be dishonored, disrespected. In some cases, when you call people you are coming, they tell you, they will send message, and I'm not at home. When you tell people you are coming, now, especially if you are coming to eat and drink, not that not that as you are coming you stopped you stopped at a supermarket and bought drinks. If you are going to your friends, okay, let me explain this. Let's say you want to go visit a friend. Now, what you've got to do, if you want to go visit a friend, this puzzle. If you want to go visit a friend, at times, stop at a nearby supermarket. If you know you like drinking alcohol or juice or some certain things, buy two bottles of alcohol, wine or beer or whatever, and take along with you. When you reach there, you bring it and everybody will drink. That way, that your friend will accord you some respect. But in your case, every time you go to a consumer, you are a liability. You see me, if I don't have, instead of me going to disgrace myself, I stay at home. Instead I will go and disgrace myself outside, I stay at home and be bored at home. My respect matters to me. I prefer to be honored than to be dishonored. Instead I will go and disgrace myself. You want to go eat free rice and free chicken and drink alcohol? Now, if I catch you. If I catch you, you have no shame. Not at this age. Learn from me. Learn from me. Not even only that. There are some family members and friends that are no shame. They have no shame. Now, let me tell you, before I end this program, hey guys, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube page at Uncle Rody. Now, waiting be my own girl now. What's my own? You watched and you gained knowledge, but you failed to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. Waiting be my own. Uncle Roddy on YouTube. Go and subscribe. Now listen, I told you guys that life is a battleground. That life is a battleground. Get the point. If you lose your battles, you don't suffer defeat, be that. If you lose your battles, that is, they will mash your head. You see, in this life, fight to have all you need so as not to depend or beg people for anything. You may not understand it. Fight so that you don't have to depend on anybody for anything. That way, you are living in paradise. You are a man or woman of your own. If you need alcohol, I'm not encouraging you to drink alcohol. I don't like it. I don't drink. So that you have money to buy what you need. You don't need friends to make yourself happy. If you want to drink, you go to the supermarket, you have your 20, 30 euros to buy what you need. If you're hungry, you have money to buy bread or buy milk or buy oatmeal to eat. But now let me tell you, I know some guys, anytime they are hungry, they go visit somebody. They know the time food is ready. They know when you've finished cooking. They always come to consume. Yes, they know when you've finished cooking, they come. That person you are going to eat in his house, if he can hustle food, you can hustle food too. If they are hustling to make money, hustle make money too. Esther, they know when food is ready. They know when food is ready. Now respect yourself. I'm not telling you not respect yourself. That's why you need to hustle and be cautious in life. You need to organize your life so that you don't mess your life up. So that people will not be. Now there are some people. Now let me tell you. There are guys, when they travel abroad, they hide from certain people. There are guys, when they travel abroad, when they travel home, that was an error. There are guys, when they travel to Africa, they hide from their friends or family members. Did you know why? Those family members or friends are parasites. They don't even let them know that they are in town. If you are such a person that people are avoiding, now retrace your step. No, retrace your step. Know that there is something wrong with you, that people are avoiding you. Here I will tell you the reality. Anytime people start avoiding you because of your demands, now your own don't finish. Give me some second. You stay. Now here is too hot. I need to off this heater. Now, anytime you call somebody, you drop a message and the person did not respond. Somebody, your friend, family member, traveled home from abroad. And as the person traveled home, the person has your number. has your contacts and avoided you. The person has your number and avoided you. Now work harder. Work harder so that you will be relevant in life. That is, work harder so that you'll be relevant in anytime they start avoiding you, you've rendered yourself irrelevant, insignificant. See, somebody said money is what you need. Okay. It's not okay. In this case, Ophelia, you respecting yourself, self-respect matters, dignity, honor yourself. Honor yourself. Now, you don't need money. You do not need money to honor your life. Some people think everything is everything. Some people think everything boils down to money. It's not like that. Discipline, self-control, being contented with who you are and what you have. You cannot take because you want to drink alcohol and go disgrace yourself. Because of food, go disgrace yourself. Sometimes, even if you're hungry, there are some foods you don't eat because of honor. Say to respect yourself. Some people like free things. Greed. There are sometimes they offer you something, you say no. People will begin to respect you. Now, come and drink. I just ate at home. You are respecting yourself. Not come and eat. Everywhere you see food, you put for mouth. Everywhere you see drink. How can people respect you? Before you know it, you turn to a drunkard. Respect is, now food is ready, I'm okay. Even if you're hungry, that is you honoring yourself. That's you honoring yourself. Anywhere you go, people respect you. Say, this man has discipline. You cannot catch me with food and drink. This is why I tell you, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't drink. I'm a disciplined man. Learn from me. I prefer to go hungry than to eat and dishonor myself. And let me tell you another thing about me. Answer me. Let me tell you one thing about me. If you like say any regime you want to talk, keep disgracing yourself in the name of hardship. I prefer to go drive Okada, commercial motorcycle. I prefer to go drive keke and be feeding myself than be disgracing myself. Don't get me wrong. Man is God to man. When a man has problem, he runs to a fellow man or woman. When a woman has problem, he runs. But your own case is permanent. Every time you are having problem, every time you are running to people. Now your own case is extraordinary. It's no longer ordinary case. That is, every human being need help one time or the other, but there are people, they have endless problem. Year in, year out, your problem is endless. Now people will start avoiding you. People will start, now I don't want to have such a friend. Before you transfer your problem to me, I don't want to have such a friend. Before you transfer that's your problem to me. Some problems they are contagious. I don't want to have such. I told you guys, I want people that will keep getting good news, breaking good news every now and then. You know, every time you come, you say, tell me about the good things that has happened in your life. Stay around me, tell me good things. Not from day in, day out. Now, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something you don't know. Many of you watching me now, a lot of people depends on you. When are you going to depend on people too? You are stressing yourself out for people. Ask yourself. Yes, sometimes you need to depend on people. You need people need to do for you too. I have friends, I've had friends. Now I blocked some people. People I blocked are more than 15 self. You know why I blocked like 15 or 20 people. Now I'm grown, I'm a man. I don't need them in my life. Let me tell you why I blocked some people. Let me tell you. There are people since I've known them. Since I've been communicating with them, I've known them. I've never benefited 1 cent. They have been the one benefiting from me. What kind of relationship is that? There are people I know since I've known them 20 years, 25 years, 30 years. Every contact, you bear loss. Every contact, you bear loss. It shouldn't be like that. In worst case scenario, let it be draw. Don't take from me. Don't, at least be just friends on normal level. You understand me? I know, don't get me wrong. A friend in need is a friend indeed. I admit it's true. But you must not be in need all the days of your life. A friend in need is a friend indeed. So all the days of your life, you shouldn't. Why are you in need every time in need all the days of your life? You are in need. People came to your rescue as a friend. First time, you are in need. Second time, you are in need. Third time, every time you are in need. Not only you waka come. Every time you are the person in need, because a friend, so your friend needs to keep doing, keep rescuing you. If you don't know what to do, if you don't, now follow us, start content creation. Follow. So guys, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube page. Let's go. Don't get me wrong. I once needed help from people, but it wasn't permanent. I did not make it a permanent case. Many of us, everybody, at one time or the other, needed help from somebody else. Nobody here watching me that will say that somebody hasn't helped you before in your life. You must have gotten help from somebody in your life. But there are people, they want to depend permanently on others for survival. They want to make it like your responsibility to keep helping them. This one is, I'm not talking about entitlement mentality. They want to make, every time they see you is, now help me. You need to help yourself. First of all, help yourself. If you help yourself, you wouldn't need anybody's help. If you keep helping yourself, now this is what I found out. If others are getting documents, you get documents. If others are looking for a job, go look for a job. If people are getting married, go marry. If some people are getting husband or wife, go do your own. If you don't want, make sure you have everything that will sustain you. If people are building house, go build your own or build a basha, so that you don't become a parasite. Every time you are looking for where to sleep. This is why I encourage you. If you cannot make it abroad, you can make it at home and create alternative for yourself. So that if you cannot cope up, you can cope at home. Instead of you to continually be a problem to others. From year in, year out, you are a problem. Now listen, now any opportunity you have, create alternative for yourself. So that if the going gets tough, if front no go, back go. At least you live a dignified life. You must not live life like a slave, serving people. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma. If you depend on people, you cannot live life in dignity. You cannot live honorable life. You always, thanks, sir. Thank you, ma. I know, did I offend you? Yes. Did I offend you? I don't want to offend you. That is the talk of people who depend on others. Sorry, sir. Sorry, ma. But boss, you've got to be the boss, the head and not the tail. This is my kingdom. This is my palace. No matter how small, this is my own. If you are living in your basha, you are living in your own one room, man, you are a king, you are a queen there. You get the gist. You do what you want. You say what you want. You act what you want. You can leave your dishes for 4 days, 1 week without washing it. Nobody will question you. If you like, you don't wash your bedroom. It is your home. That is why it is called home, where you do whatever you want. If you're not living in your home, you cannot do whatever you want. In your own home. In your own home, you are a king. You can do what you want. Shout as you want. Sleep as you want. Wake up whenever you want. Make noise how you want. That's why they say home is the best. When they say east, west, north, and south, home is the best. What it means, wherever you call your home, anywhere you are living, own it. Let it be your own. I know some people, all their life is scrap, messed up. They have not been able to organize anything. If others can organize their lives, you can. Now, you must not be a billionaire or a millionaire. Now, but guess what will serve you, what will give you honor in life? If they are counting, they will count you. They will point and see that man, that woman is somebody. She has self-respect. You're on your own. You are on your own. People respect you. You see, Nigeria fought to get independence. Ghana fought to gain independence. USA fought to gain independence from Britain. What does that tell you? They fought to be on their own. That is how you are supposed to fight and get independence. What is independence? You standing on your own, in your own house, on your own ground, your own shop, your own everything. That is independence. Standing on your own. If you don't gain independence, that means you continue to be under somebody. Now get the message. If you have no independence, you will continue to be under somebody your entire life. And that is not, that is a miserable life. Forget all these people that you call big boys or big girls. Forget them. Your own thing. You see, I have about 126,000 followers on TikTok. I have about 120 on YouTube. I don't know. This is mine. Somebody that has millions is theirs. I'm talking about mine. I'm making use of my own platform. I'm saying what I want on my platform. Get the message. That person that has 5 million followers cannot give me his or her platform to do what I want, say what I want. But this is my platform that I built on my own. I can do and say what I want. This is how life is. Hope you got the illustration. This is how life is. In your own home, your own business, you can do anything you want. You are independent. And this should be a struggle. You want to eat fish pie. You have money to buy yourself fish pie. You want to eat granuts. You don't need to, you want to buy shampoo to take to wash yourself. You have 3, 4, 5 euros to buy yourself shampoo. If you've been able to accomplish this in life, if you have these things in life, you are mad. You don't need anybody. And that should be your goal. This should be your goal. I'm telling you. If you are not independent, you will not have voice. Have voice. What is self-respect? When I have 5 quadrat meter wohnung, 5 quadrat meter room, but it's mine. That 5 quadrat, what is it called, quadrat meter? Why that 5 room anywhere in the world is yours? In Africa, in Europe, is yours. That is your home. Nobody can come there and tell you shit. Let me even go further. Let me go further. We call it here quadrat meter. In English, they call it square meter. In Dutch, we call it quadrat meter. Let me go further. You see, I'm talking about independence. When I talk about independence, people do not understand me. If you are living in your papa's house, in your mama's house, not if you are living in a family house where you share house with your mama, with your brother, your sister, you are this in papa's house, please, you are not independent. Our thing is nobody's thing. Have you shared family compound with a brother that is married, a sister that's, all these brothers that are married, the sister that's married? Now, if you see the strife there, you go carry hand for head. I'm talking about your own thing. If you go to Africa, you see some brothers, they are enemies, but they are living in one compound. Papa's house, mama's house. Every day, you see them carrying face, rumpling their faces. Now struggle and get away from such environments. Too much negative energy. Some people that you don't need, now there are people you don't need to live with. Some people that are not happy with their lives. They wake up in the morning, they rumple their face. First thing they do in the morning, they sigh. If you wake up in the morning and see such people, first people you see in the morning, first person you wake up in the morning, you see and sigh, the person, no smile, no laughter, no happiness. As if you did them, you are their problem. Some people, now you need to get away from such environments, toxic environments. I'm saying, if you come from such family, do you understand what I mean? Let me tell you, there are family members or friends you may live with, you will not see light. You will not understand it. Not that they did you juju or whatever, but they are carrying bad energy that is not okay for your overall well-being. They are carrying bad energy. that does not align with your own energy. Maybe twin self, brothers or sisters, who are some people who have no joy in them. Now you never see something. As if you are their problem. You did them nothing. If you see, now guys, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube page. What's going on? Go to my YouTube channel and go subscribe to my YouTube page. I'm not seeing any kind of no love, no share, nothing. Let me end this broadcast. I did not even sleep yesterday night. I'll come. This is Friday. Let me end this broadcast. Stay around people who have joy, laughter, joy. Some people, you stay with them, you stay around them. You'll be wondering. Now, pray to get away from such environments. Pray to get away from such environments. No, wow, I can't stand it. Guys, my name is Roddy. This is Friday. This Friday, I'll be coming out. Let me go trim my beard. Let me go trim my beard. I don't know. See you guys. Now I have ogbono soup and garri to eat. Now, ogbono soup, better ogbono soup and garri to eat. I'll force myself to go outside. Ubonna, did you say you need me to talk about finance next time? Did you share this video? Did you share the video? You did not share. Ophelia, I love you too. I appreciate you. I want to go eat now. Ogbono soup. You want me to show you? Maybe I will show you guys. Depend, But I wait for my wife to come and prepare it. I will. If you want me to show ogbono soup and garri, I may even eat it. I will eat ogbono soup. Nah, this thing. Now me get it's mine. I will eat my ogbono and garri the way I want. With you say with I don't eat meat. I don't eat meat. No, I don't eat meat. Ogbono soup with just like that. Sky surfer. Okay, you are hungry now. Better ogbono soup. Esa, complete pepper. Ogbono is the now guys. Ogbono is the vibe. Now let me tell you guys, Jace. Back in the days, back then, when my father was alive, there was one woman, One woman then in Onisha. One woman. If the woman prepare ogbono with nrioka for you, hi! Afternoon food. And this woman will prepare this ogbono with oporoko. Nah, man. The memory still lingers. The memory of the good old days. That was late 70s. Then my papa will give me some kobo to go eat ogbono soup. Yes, I'm a vegetarian. Don't you know? I'll go. Now, if you see the nrioka of the woman at the ogbono soup, You understand what I mean? So guys, you've subscribed, you followed my YouTube channel. Let me take a break. I have something now to show. They call it. Do you know what it is?